la la.
Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing today? And welcome to the latest edition of the Drew Media Live Podcast. So great to have you with us for this Tuesday, the 14th day of November, the year 2017. And of course, this is yours truly, and Joel Perry. Coming alive and at you from the busy streets of Brooklyn, New York. And today I'm inside the campus of Long Island University as I chat to you what's happening in the world of sport. It's good to have you aboard. For those of you who are listening at Spreaker Podcast, thanks for tuning in one more time. Each and every single time I'm on. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this to talk to you guys of what's happening in the world of sports. So we got a lot of basketball is happening. There's a lot of buzz in New York as far as the Knicks is concerned. But we'll talk about the Knicks last night as they had enough with LeBron James. Despite the fact they lost the game, as I said a while ago, as I said it a few minutes ago, we'll get to that later. I just want to recap. But first things first, I want to wish my mom. Today is my mom's birthday, so I want to wish her a very happy and a healthy birthday, and I know she's enjoying it. And I'm glad to see her. I'm glad to see her happy, healthy, and well, and very, very, very strong as always. Very, very stern. And I hope she's enjoying this birthday because if I was in her shoes, I would have enjoyed it too. So for that, I want to wish my mom a very happy and healthy birthday, and it's great that she's still kicking. She's still kicking, and still kicking butt, by the way, and she's still doing her thing. So I'm happy to help her celebrate her birthday. But all right, on a serious task. Let's briefly recap Week 10 of the NFL and college football. Week 11 of college football. Let's start with the NFL first, especially as the two New York football teams had really bad losses. You know, my brother asked me, out of all which loss hurts the most? The Jets losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though it was a dangerous game and they're facing their old quarterback, or the New York Giants going on against a winless San Francisco 49ers team who statistically the worst defense in the National Football League. I was leaning towards the Jets because, let's be honest, this is the team the Jets should have beaten. But the more you think about it, the more I think about it, and the more you pummel it, the more you hear different shows, the more you hear from any other show or every New York perspective, is clearly this should have been a no-brainer. The Giants' loss hurts worse because it went from bad to worse, then it went to pitiful. Because the Giants, let's be honest, they should have never. They should have lost to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's not the loss that hurts; it's the effort. It's the lack of effort defensively that look pitiful. They made the tight end look like Mike Dicker or Ron Gronkowski. And so many missed tackles. They look like the 49ers. They look like the 49ers of old. The Giants defense made the 49ers look the 49ers of Montana. Montana 49ers. The young 49ers. This is not the same 49ers. This is not the same 49ers team that was a couple of years ago, to the glory years of the 49ers. And you lose to that bunch of squads? Are you kidding me? The defense was a putrid. Listen, the offense couldn't do anything, and we could have get on Eli Manning for. He should have held on to the ball, no question about it. Well, other than that, how many times Eli Manning has to get hit? How many times that Eli Manning has to get a free pass, and not only that, how many times Eli throw a deep ball and the balls keep getting dropped because their wide receivers are not helping them at all. Look, I understand Odell Beckham Jr. is out. I understand Brandon Marshall, your two best wide receivers are done for the year, and besides Shepard giving you making some yards, but other than that, how about anybody else stepping up? Evan Ingram step up, and he looked like to be a solid tight end. But the problem with the Giants, the offense is not really the problem. It's really not. It's the defense. And Steve Spagnuolo deserved more of the blame more than anything because he gave this disgrace, and that's really what it was, the absolute disgrace that we saw this past Sunday. And Bob McAdoo, when he went to the press conference, when he had his press conference yesterday, being all defensive. Hey, buddy, I don't know why you're being all defensive for. Your team lost to a team that was 0-9. 0-9. And you acting like everybody's picking on you and all this fake news garbage when that person is dead on. And by the way, I am so tired of everybody, so tired of big famous figures saying, "Oh, it's fake news," which is really wasn't, which really not fake news, but the sources is accurate. I'm tired of that. But that's another topic for another day. McAdoo, what team are you watching? Seriously. Because the team we watch on Sunday, that's not the team we know. This is not the New York Giants we know. This is not the football Giants that is known for their defense. Because the Giants, historic wise, are not known for their offense. They know for their defense. There are always been a defensive team, defensive franchise, and your defense let this team down, and it disgraced the uniform and disgraced the blue of the organization. And if I was the owner of the Giants, listen, let McAdoo finish out the season, because let's be clearly, because I do know one thing. I'll be shocked if he come back. But other than that, I don't expect him to be back next year. I think he's trying to tell you, oh, our team performed. Our preparation was, our game plan was great. Our preparation was great. Everything was good. But the problem was we got to execute better. Oh, really? The execution is not the problem. The execution was terrible, or You got to do a better job. Because that lack of effort was garbage. Basura. And to tell us as Giants fans that this is the defense. And you know what? As far as Jenkins is concerned, it's time to pack it. It's time to pack your stuff and go. And it's time to clean house on defense, because way too many times we see, this is the second time we see the Giants get blown out. We get blown out. You got blown out by the Rams in your building. Okay. Then you show a pathetic effort against the San Francisco 49ers. Give up a lot of points. And then you trying to tell us, as fans, oh, this is not what we seeing? And if you're not, and someone asked this, and you know who they are, and it's a great question. Great question, I should say. If you're not embarrassing this, if you're not embarrassed by that performance, then when or what the hell you will be embarrassed about? Because if anybody who's a part of that organization should be embarrassed and disgusted of what you're seeing this past Sunday. Now, as far as the Jets is concerned, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are not going to be a player. You guys are not a playoff team. Matter of fact, you guys are not even there yet. Because you lose to a team, you not only lose to a team that stinks, you lose to a team that you are supposed to be better than. And you put up this crappy effort. No, listen. The defense did what they always done. The defense has always been doing what they always been done, and that is simply this: keep you guys in the game. But the fact of the matter is this: your offense, time and time again, has let you guys down, and it's not Cayman down fault. It's not even Cayman down fault. They could have run the ball. They have five 3-and-outs to a team who have one of the worst, just like the 49ers, one of the worst defense in the NFL. No Jameis Winston. Fitzpatrick is the quarterback. And you had so many opportunities to get back in this game, and you let it slip away. Hey, how are you, man? And at some point, and as a Jets fan, when enough is enough. Really, when is enough is enough? Because typical Jets football. They give you a chance to